Endless Swarm in Lixiviat 2025. Guys, that was an awesome show. Like, handling that heat, handling that crowd. Cheers to you guys for such a performance. How was it for you?
Yeah, it was insane. I don't know, I felt like I was just losing energy. Like I felt like I was trying so hard to maintain it, but it was probably one of the most fun shows I've ever had in my life, to be honest. I looked around and I saw you doing loads and I was like, thank God, I could just stand still for a second.
I think if I kept moving, the heat couldn't catch me.
Yeah, and Dave, you really appreciated the fan, right?
Oh, very, very much. The fan was amazing. But I loved how you picked up your fan and moved it around the stage as well.
Speaking of music, you're gonna release a new piece in autumn called The Body Hammer. Can you tell us more about this?
We've kind of said it's like a continuation of sorts of Manifested Forms, so like kind of the same production at least, but and kind of the same like approach to songwriting, but there's
the concept.
Yeah, and the concept. Every album that we do is like a solid concept. So every track 1 to 20 is all about the same thing. I had some time off last year after I fucked myself. Are we allowed to swear?
Sorry?
Can we swear on this? Oh my god, I'm so stressed. I fucked myself up skateboarding last year and I took like a month off work and I just watched like loads of like Japanese like body horror and like Shinya Tsukamoto films and stuff, so I was like I just filled my head with ideas for what I wanted to write about, so it's ended up a pretty good thing to happen to me, I guess. So
I just like Gray said, like for Manifest, just a continuation on, like if it's not broke, don't really try to fix it. So yeah, just another 20 stupid songs. And
last year you did quite a lot of shows, especially in US and Japan. So can you tell us more about those tours?
we did the USA one first, right, in July last year, and it was probably our best run of shows ever in terms of like just how well they all went.
attendance, reception.
And we've never played the East Coast before, so we flew out to New York and we were doing New York to LA, and we didn't really have a dead show. It was brilliant. We did really well, and then we came back and we had a few months, and then we went out to Japan, and it was like the last time. It was just the best experience ever, just the most amazing people and great shows and really enthusiastic people. And
how would you qualify like the crowd reaction when you compare US, Japan, Europe?
When we toured America, a lot of younger people were coming out and they were moshing pretty hard. The shows were a lot more rowdy in America.
In the East Coast.
In the East Coast, yeah. Philly and DC, the crowd went hard. In Japan, it was just pure unbridled enthusiasm,
unfiltered emotion.
Yeah, they don't mosh hard as to us anyway. Our experience. Osaka was insane. Yeah, we played with Fight It Out, and they make up for they're the hardest moshers I've ever played with. They're nuts.
I for half the deaths in Japan.
So that was a pretty rowdy show, but otherwise it was a lot more static kind of enthusiasm and just shouting. And the guy from Mouliche grabbed the mic and sang some lyrics as well, and I was like, this is so cool. You know, we're so far away from home, and this is like a Japanese guy singing all the lyrics. It was just the coolest thing ever. It was great.
So after more than 10 years of existence, where do you think Endless Worm is heading now?
Canada.
Hopefully, yeah. I think we're going to put the album out, and for next year, see kind of what comes at us. Or we do kind of like hastily make decisions on where people are ordering merch from or where they're streaming our music from. Like, and I mean, like I think I've started booking a USA tour because like one guy ordered a shirt from. So it's like if you order our shirts, we might end up coming to your city. Just our last run of merch we did, there was 4 orders went off to Florida, and I was like, I guess we're going to Florida, guys. So maybe trying to tour with another band and meet new people and play to some new faces and stuff. It might be interesting. I think it could be quite fun. Whether that's, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I guess, yeah. But it's endless. We are endless. I hope everyone is aware of that. It's never going to stop. So it won't stop. It won't stop. Yeah, I have to stop playing blast beats in 20 years, but we'll keep going.
What's the Scottish scene like at the moment? So what cities are more popping?
Edinburgh, like, has been getting better and better. Like the last 6-7 shows we've Gray's put on, same faces, new faces. Like
it's been good. Yeah, I think the past 5, 6, 7 shows has been 100+ attendance every time, which is like almost record breaking every time. You know, it's getting better and better. And the show that you guys played as well was sold out. It was really well attended. I can't fault the scene, to be honest. It seems pretty healthy at the moment in Edinburgh. There's not more bands coming up per se, but there's more people coming out and coming and enjoying it. So as long as the shows continue to be good, then it makes it less stressful for me, and I'm happier to book them. It's as long as we can keep people coming out, then I think it'll do well for Scottish.
I think Graham's done a lot of work to really kind of bring gigs to Edinburgh over the last few years, and I feel that, like, probably won't say it, but I think you've put a lot of hard work in, and you're really kind of crucial at doing that. So I think it's been. I love you so much.
When we were like 18, we moved to Edinburgh, and there was a guy called Neil Thomas that worked at a venue, Bannerman's, for a while, and it was him that kind of like, he almost took us on, wasn't it? Like, we're like DIY apprentices. He was like, this is how I book shows. This is how I make a flyer. And we would sit in the bar with him, and he would be on his computer showing us how to use Photoshop, and then we started a hardcore band, and he would help us put our CDs out and our records out, and like book us shows, and he put us on some amazing shows that we absolutely did not deserve to be on. And then he was like, I'm moving to America, I've got Full of Hell booked, can you do the show? So everyone was getting in touch with me, and I was like, this is quite cool, like, if you're doing other parts of the you know, like, kind of helping about, like, it's good. So we put on a show, and it went really well, and then I never stopped, really, I guess. Yeah. And a question for you, Gray, who is your biggest influence in terms of vocal? The back and forths are definitely Spaz inspired for me, but I definitely made it no secret that Lack of Interest are my favourite band ever, and like the pace that he goes at, and just and the sound, it's everything that I like about the genre, because it's like there's something about the kind of the it's like so goofy but so angry at the same time. I can't describe it. It's like it's the most stupid thing in the world, but there is something that just comes across as like really angry when you're doing it, and that's a huge influence for me, for sure.
That is a bonus question from Smith of the Afternoon, gentlemen. What are your feelings about Scottish nationalism and the independence movement? Should there be another referendum, or do you think that the 2014 Indie Reef has settled the matter for the foreseeable future?
I want an independent Scotland, yeah. Aye, and I want it to happen again. So I want another referendum, yeah. An independent socialist Scotland, please.
Democracy is a process, not an event.
Yeah, aye. So I don't know why. I don't know how to expand on it, but yeah, that's what I want. I don't. Yeah.
Fuck them off, let's go.
Yeah, fuck them off. Aye, yeah. But we do love our English friends. We do love them.
Do you want to say a last word for the ending this interview?
Scottish
Anyone?
power violence. Scottish power violence. Yeah, that's yeah, of course. Yeah. So I thought you meant just all the people out there that want to book us. No, specifically, yeah. Thank you to Lixiviat for having us. It's we've been treated so well, and probably one of the best shows I've ever played. To be honest, it was intense. The crowds absolutely were amazing. We've played to big crowds that size before, and it's not been like that. I'd never had people crawling through our legs where we're playing. And
walked on the sun before as well. Lovely to be intense.
Yeah. So thank you, Ugo, for asking me, and yeah, we had a great time, and the food was delicious. Thank you,
It was amazing.
thank you, Chef Peep. Yeah. So.